What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back doing a giveaway. I said we were going to give away the Chevy Lumina, and we're absolutely going to give it away. This car has been sitting here, well, I don't know how long it's been sitting here, but it's been a while, guys. I have not started it. I haven't even really given it a second thought, but today we're giving it away. So I want to find out if it's going to run. I'm sure the battery's completely dead at this point. If it's not, it'll be a miracle. Oh yeah, she's dead as a doornail. All right, not a big deal. This car is not a looker, that's for sure. But if you need a car to get around from A to B, that's kind of hard to beat it, if I'm being completely honest, because it just runs and drives so damn good. And better than that, it's got a heater. And if that's not good enough for you, well, it's even got air conditioning, guys. Yeah, the thing has working air conditioning, because when I bought it, it was still hot outside. And I remember turning on the air conditioner and I was pleasantly surprised that we had AC. Hi, Roxy. What are you doing, sweetheart? You're just roaming around? Just hanging out today? Yeah? Well, that's okay. Bet you'd love to go for a ride. Yes, I bet you would. She would love to go for a ride in the car. Look, even she's hot. It's a warm day. It is. It's a warm day, baby. Ooh, you stink, girl. Good Lord, that dog needs a bath. Ooh, okay. Let's give her the juice. We'll do it right there. There we go. Oh, wouldn't it suck? I should have done this earlier. I really should have, because they're supposed to be here in less than half an hour. I just, I got behind. Come on. Come on. Yeah, have them get all the way up here and be like, well, are you serious? She doesn't run anymore. I don't know what happened. Because they are fully anticipating driving this one back. I guess I handed the tow truck and tell them they can. There we go. Ooh, that's not graceful. She's shaking a bit. She's shaking a bit. That's okay. Give her a minute to get going. She has been sitting a long time. There she goes. She's sounding better and better. I'll tell you something though, man. Even though she started a little bit rough, engine shaking around a little bit, she fired right up. She did. You got to give her credit there. Okay. That door is... Whew. Brakes still work? Yes. Air conditioning. I heard the compressor instantly. And I got to try to back this thing up. Ooh, she's stuck in the dirt a little bit there. There we go. We'll get it. I just don't want to hit anything. I don't want to damage this car's beautiful body or paint. There we go. We got her now. This way, when they show up, we don't have to waste their time with little details like getting it jump started, getting that battery charged up for them. We'll pull her over here with these other hoopties of mine, and they'll be able to just drive right on out of here. We'll let her run for a little bit, try to get that battery juiced up for them. There we go. How about that? Boy, that AC is nice. I mean, I'll tell you something. This AC it's cold. It is cold. Wonderful on a day like today. Does the window work? It does. We'll leave the window down. In fact, roll that one down too, just to get a little bit of air in here. No warning lights on the dash. Oh, she's out of gas. Are you freaking kidding me? It's out of fuel. Lovely. Let's get the car leveled out. Maybe it's not out of fuel. Maybe it's just the way the car was sitting. No, it's It's out of gas. Okay, no problem, man. No problem. I do believe I have some fuel in the house. We'll definitely grab a little bit of gasoline and make sure we got enough in it so they can get down to the gas station. There's a little bit of gas in this we can use, and I think I got some more back in the shop for them. I wonder if this Citation will fire back up. I bet it does. I bet she'd run on her own. Give me a second, guys. Let me throw some gas in this for these people. So they got some fuel. They drove a long way. They came from somewhere down in Texas. You know, it's a good 3.5, 4 hour drive for them. Okay. I think we got them enough gas so that they can get where they need to go. We're going to let her run for a little while. Just want to come back, double check, make sure all the gauges look okay. No funky problems or issues. Steering's good. Quarter tank of fuel. A little squeak. Power steering maybe. Just a little bit. The low coolant light comes on and off, but it's full of coolant. I double checked all that. Horn? No. But the radio works.
To go with right now.
See? She's warming up, getting up to operating temperature. She sounds good. All right. I'm gonna leave this sucker sitting here running for a little bit. And we'll holler at these folks when they get here. And then we will send her on her way. I think we gave it to some good people, guys. I really do. I know it ain't much of a car to look at. I said that. I probably said it 10 times by now. But I mean, honest to God, I've been in a position many times where somebody would have offered me a free car like this. It could have made a huge difference in my life. Really, or a huge difference. So hopefully it does this new person some good. Isn't this how things go? That squeaking noise was a little concerning. I decided to go ahead and pop the hood. I'll go ahead and do it again just to show you guys. It's not the end of the world. The car should be fine, but that squeaking noise is there for a reason. See, there's a little bit of fluid up here on the front end. Yeah, there sure is. Well, you can see some splatter all over the front of the car here. Power steering pump is leaking. And you see that darkness all over the hood here? Hopefully you can see that. Power steering fluid. Yeah. Power steering pump is leaking. Lovely. Like I said, not the end of the world. The car will make it no problem. Hell, I drove it 70 miles here and it had no power steering fluid in it. But I put fluid in it and I took it down the road and back. I put some miles on it and it seemed fine. Apparently, I was wrong. Okay, we've left her sitting for... I went and filmed a whole nother video, guys, so it had to have been about 45 minutes to an hour. She's been sitting here. No smoke. She's running fine. Hopefully she still has plenty of gas. Power steering is still functioning, which is good. Temperature is good. Still got a quarter tank in her. Hopefully she'll fire back up. Oh, shoot. Lovely. Well, great. Are you serious? These cars, man. There we go. What? I don't know. That door is not freaking closed. It sure is not. It is now. All right, well, man, hey, I'm still going to stand by what I said earlier, all right? She runs, she drives, she just needs a few odds and ends. Somebody's going to have to put a little love into her, man, but there she is. It is after 4 o'clock, and they have not showed up yet, so I don't know. Maybe they ran into a little traffic or something. I can't stay too late tonight, guys, because I got to get up out of here. I got to fly out for Florida tomorrow. So here's what I'm going to do. Real quick, I'm going to grab the key to the citation. I'm just curious to see if she'll start after sitting all this time. I seriously doubt she's going to start, man. She's been sitting a long time. But I think I may have put a brand new battery in this car, too, so maybe she will. Well, on the spot detailing, man, they really did a fantastic job on the interior of this car. It still smells good. Like, it still smells fresh. Oh, we got to put this instrument cluster back together. That's the wrong key. Let's try this key. There's still a little bit to do. Oh, be damn. No way. It's carbureted. Oh, and it's old school mechanical fuel pump. I think it's dead? I think it might be dead, guys. Huh. Either that or it's not in park. That's the other problem with this car that we have to address is she doesn't want to go into park reverse neutral drive. She gets stuck. Yeah, that is a new battery there. And you got to reach down here. Yeah, it popped off. It sure did. You got to reach through here and kind of. And that, I don't think that's park. I think that's park right there. Yeah. I totally forgot. This car needs a little bit of work. I bet she starts now. No? If I turn the headlights on? That sounds strong, guys. No, never mind. That battery's dead. It is dead. Oh, crap. I just want to hear her run. That car's been sitting there for months. And I left my booster pack way out there. All right, let's try it again. Battery only had 10 volts in it, so she was dead. Boy, that is an annoying noise. Come on, old girl. Oh, almost. There it is. There it is. Oh, man. Oh, don't die? No, don't die. Come on. We were doing so good. There we go. There we go. Not bad, man. For what is this, a 1982? What is that noise? Oh, that's the smog pump. That's that damn smog pump. That thing sounds awful. We'll try her again. I don't really blame her. She's been sitting for a long time, and before we got to her, she'd been sitting for years. So you can't really fault the old girl for not wanting to run. The horn don't work anymore. Just give her a little bit of gas, let her warm up a little. You got this, girl. She gonna stay running this time? Are you kidding me? Every time I get out of the car, she turns off. It's like she's playing games with me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Guys, she runs. That's the point, okay? She runs. Even if she does need to warm up a little bit, that's fine. She fired up, she runs. I'm gonna let this thing run for a little bit, and we're pushing 4:30. I gotta go. I got a lot to do. I got dinner with my mother tonight. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Stay running, baby. Stay running. I really want to meet these people. she's probably gonna die again. Of course, as soon as I get out. Every time I get to about right here and she dies, that's fine, doesn't matter. I just needed to know that she still ran. I'm proud of this old car, I really am. Well, I'm gonna give these folks a little bit longer, guys. If they can't make it in time before I have to go, then I'll go ahead and just leave them the keys and the title, and we'll just have to end the video there, unfortunately. I really want to meet these guys, man. That's the whole point of this video, right? The whole point of this video is to meet these folks. They said that they ran into a little bit of traffic, so they're falling a little bit behind, but like I can't, everything's on a time limit for me now, so I can't change anything I'm doing. I can't change my flight plans. I'm not gonna cancel dinner with my mother. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna cancel dinner for anybody. No offense, but you know, it's my mom, and we haven't been to dinner in a long time. In fact, we haven't even really seen each other since my uncle passed away, and that's really sad. So she runs. Let me fool around with some other stuff around here, and we will come back, hopefully, when these folks get here. All right, guys, so Dave made it. What did they say, by the skin of your teeth?
Something like that.
Say by the skin of my teeth. It's good to meet you, Dave.
Hey, nice to meet you, Randy.
So we can't talk much about the incident because there's some legal issues going on with it, but it's an employee of yours?
Correct.
And he was in a horrific...
And friend as well, you know.
It was a nasty accident. Can you say anything about it at all? Is there anything that can be said?
Yeah, probably not.
No?
Just because...
So we'll just leave it at that then. He was in a very nasty accident and life flighted out of there. And he, obviously, his vehicle is no longer functioning. So this is something that you are picking up, and you came all the way from Texas up here.
That's correct.
It was a good 3.5 hours. You got a baby in the car and a wife who probably about ready to get back on the road and get home. Road trips are not all that fun. Okay, so here's the deal. The good, bad, and the ugly. It runs and it drives. It actually does both very well. But that driver's door is it's sticky. You got to really slam on it, and the hinges are wonky, and it's cosmetically challenged. I managed to put a quarter tank of gas in it. I had to go through some gas cans around here because it was on empty. I did not know that. She's got a quarter tank. It will make it to the gas station. The power steering pump, this was something I was not aware of, has decided to start leaking. So if you come over here, I'll show you. I heard when I had it running, I was like, boy, there's a slight squeak, you know, like weak, weak, weak. I said, what is that? Well, I popped the hood just to inspect it closer, and
the hood strut's working.
All through here, it was coming somewhere. It could be a hose, but I would put money on it. It's probably going to be worst case scenario, and it's going to be the power steering pump seal is probably leaking. We probably shouldn't check it, but we will. There's none on the dipstick, but there is plenty of fluid down in it. You can see it. So it's not a huge leak. I just wouldn't be surprised if on the way back it stops functioning. Other than that, though, the battery has gone bad.
Okay.
No problem? No issues? That's good with you? Well, there's very little I can do about it now. And she got up to temperature, and she's fine. I have no doubt that it can make it. How many miles? 250 or so?
Yeah, it's like 236 or something.
230, yeah. Well, I drove at 70. Yeah. So that's less than a third of what you're doing, and it did fine for me. Power windows work. Air conditioning is cold. Not that you're going to want the AC right now, but the heat also works. And, I shouldn't have closed that. We need to jump start it.
Oh, okay.
Let me go grab a booster pack, and you'll be on the road, man.
All right, man.
Good luck.
I really appreciate doing what you do. That's really nice of you.
Well, there's a lot of people complain you're only giving away crappy cars, and it's like, well, I have a lot of crappy cars. I've spent most of my money on crappy cars. Very few of my cars are actually nice. So that's really all I have to give away. Yeah. And I've given away, I added it up the other day. We're right about $6,000 in cars that I've given away.
Wow.
And they may not be the nicest things on the road, but I mean, I remember being homeless. And I remember a friend of mine, I haven't talked to him in years, but his name was Sean McCoy. He saw me and my family walking with a stroller down the street. And he stopped and said, "Are you guys okay?" We're like, "Well, we're just walking wherever we were going to." And he gave me a Cutlass Sierra. the front end was missing. It had been in some kind of a minor front end accident, so it was like a fiberglass front nose piece and the front bumper gone.
Gotcha. Okay.
It had no tags, no insurance, nothing, but he gave it to me. And that car may have been ugly, but I could tell you it got me a lot further with my kids than walking. It made it possible for me to put applications into more places, and that piece of crap, broken Cutlass Sierra, it made a difference in my life. So I tell people, don't judge a book by its cover, man. It may not look like much to you, but you should count your blessings, and you're fortunate that this car looks like a junk car to you, because some people really need transportation, So we'll grab a jump pack real quick, and we'll fire it up, and you can be on your way.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
I'm with you on that too. The hood and the wheels and stuff like that.
Yeah, we were just talking about the Escalade. He says he needs one. I was telling him I know where one is over at David Stanley. They loved it, man. They were like, "Oh, I love the wheels," and I was like, "Eh." Like I know it's taste. It's no. No offense, David Stanley, but no, I wasn't very interested in that.
Oh, I smell gas again.
I do. I smell natural gas. See,
I smell that strong right now.
We were just talking about that too. Yeah, it's probably not. This is lovely.
Yeah.
My gas is shut off. Alternator's charging. She'll run just fine. And you do have a little booster pack with you, just as a backup. That'll go away. It did this earlier when I first started it too. There we go.
See, like it runs good.
That door is sticky. Yeah, they shut off my gas because my gas meter was leaking. And instead of fixing the gas meter, which is outside, they shut my gas off because they couldn't inspect the interior for leaks. So they just left the broken gas meter and told me I have to call them and we have to reschedule, which I'm not going to be here. I'm leaving for almost a week to go to Florida.
Wow.
So I guess there just will be no heat, and hopefully it doesn't get below freezing, or my pipes will probably burst. So.
Wow.
Yeah, and now you were just saying you smell gas.
Yeah.
And my gas is off.
I wonder what that's.
I don't know. I'm gonna. Anyway.
Just got a whiff of it just now.
I'm just glad because if I remember right, like gas sinks, right? But gas is heavier than oxygen.
I believe so. Yeah.
So I'm surprised with all the traffic through this side, and that's where the gas was really. It was spewing out of my gas meter, it was just blowing out. One of the they're like bolts or whatever on our nuts was finger loose, and it was just, I tightened it after I shut the gas off, but there's like a seal in the other one, and that one, it didn't matter how much I tightened, it's still spewing gas out.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah, and nobody blew up and my house didn't burn down. So okay, you can hear it runs good. There's no warning lights on the dash, I don't think.
Look like it runs good.
Don't pay attention to the low coolant light if it comes on.
Okay.
It comes and goes. I made sure it's full of coolant. It's got coolant. It's lying to you.
Coolant and brake fluid.
Okay, so it's like this isn't your first rodeo.
And some tools and a jack stand.
Okay, I don't think you're going to need it. Instead of standing here talking your ear off, it's going to get dark on you real quick.
Yeah.
So definitely get on the road, man.
Right.
And I appreciate you. Dave is your name.
Correct.
See, I remembered.
I appreciate
it. All right. And if you would, let me know you made it back so I can tell my audience, that you made it. And I have no doubt it's going to make it. If you get pulled over, the title's in there.
Okay.
It's from a dealership, signed out, free of charge. I have to make that very clear.
Oh, wow, okay.
Free of charge. All right. So you got the car from me for free. If they have any questions, hit me up, call me or something. But I don't think you'll have any problems. Good luck to you, man.
All right,
I appreciate you.
Randy. It's a
All
pleasure
right.
meeting you.
Have a good one.